Maybe an hour.
Hour?
No, not to fill it up though. Look,
I know, but an hour to build it?
Yeah. Shalom, shalom. Man, Rocket Family Homestead. Hey, we back at it. Today we pouring a 17 or a 14 by 7 concrete pad. This is where the chicken coop's gonna be. And we're using the mud mixer right here, man. Going pretty good. What y'all think about it? It's making it easier?
Yeah. Way easier.
How much easier?
2 hours, less easier.
So for this pad, it probably, if we were doing it by the barrel, it might have taken us about a good six or so hours, but we'll be done with this 7 by 14 pad in about 2 hours. I framed it up all yesterday in about 2 hours, and today we're pouring. You see we got the J-bolts in there, and these J-bolts are gonna hold these walls down that are 12 inches on center. And yep, see it's going, and we're using a fresh 2x4 8-foot long to street it across. And I might not even bull float it because I really don't need it super smooth, but I'll just see how it plays out. I'm gonna put a joint right down at 7 feet, and we'll be good with a joint. That's the progress right there. All right, stay tuned. Shalom, Rocket Family Homestead. Man, we are back, man. You know, 14 by 7 chicken coop pad done, and we did it with the mud mixer right here. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I wanted to pretty much test this thing out, and this one had been at the rental place where you rent equipment for 2 years, and they say this one gets rented out a lot and it gets used. And I tell you, for having 2 years worth of wear and tear on it, even though some of the stickers and stuff came off, this thing is an absolute workhorse. Man, we did 2 pallets and a half, so probably about 130 bags of concrete through this thing, and we did it in about 2.5 hours. You know, we started off with 3 with me and my 2 sons, and then we ended up having my nephew come, and we poured this pad right here, which is 5 inches deep on this side, and on this corner right here, man, you're getting about 10 inches deep on this side because this is the low side. And then we poured this one right here. This probably took about half a pallet of concrete. It is 4 feet length and width, and by 10 inches deep. And this is gonna hold a water tote. Like we got this one right here. This is gonna hold a water tote, and it's gonna supply water to the chickens on a timer. And like I said, man, the reason we did this is because our other chicken coop that we built on a wood frame, man, it blew up. But with this one, man, this one is we're not gonna have any problems with it as far as it moving because it's gonna be anchored down. So that's good. Yep, it'll be anchored down good, and won't have any problems with it. Once this dries and cures, I'll let it cure for about 2 days, and then I'll start putting the depends on the weather. If we get some good sun, I'll let it cure for about a day, and then start building these walls for the coop. So I'm gonna have about half of it open to the elements with like chicken wire, so it will get fresh air in here. And then I'm gonna have a spot like right in here to where I can go in. It'll have their laying boxes and roosting bars, and they can do what they do in there and have a place to the elements. I'm right here by a power source. I got an outlet right here by a water hose. So cleaning this thing out is gonna be extremely easy. Extremely easy. Yep. But another day, man, with the mud mixer. So my review of that mud mixer, man, I rented this thing with military discount, man, it cost me $240 for a week for 7 full days renting this thing out. And I tell you, everybody, all my sons, my nephew, they were like, man, that was worth it, because all we had to do was put the bags in the compartment on top where you fill up the bags, and you put 2 or 3 in there and you got time to work the concrete while it's getting rid of that. And this mud mixer didn't come with the extra capacity hopper, but man, I tell you, in the future, I will be getting one of these, because using my Marshalltown barrel drum mixer, you know, man, that is like, it is some back-breaking work. And I tell you, we poured this slab in about 2.5 hours. This one took maybe 30 minutes. This one right here, no rebar in this one because it's so thick. This one's got rebar in it. It's got a moisture barrier for its plastic under there, but this is 2.5 hours, man, and it didn't even really break us off. And we were grabbing these concrete bags out of my container off the pallet in there. So well worth it. I will be spending in the near future. I'll probably wait till like a Black Friday time when I know they're gonna have a major discount, and then save up and get one then. You know, and we got these J-bolts coming up out of there, so we can hook our wall to and anchor it down, so we won't have any problems with lift off. And then when we get to the roof, I'm gonna be doing a lean-to with some tin covering, 10 sheets, and that'll be all she wrote, man. That'll be all she wrote. Won't be anything hard, anything complicated. Simple little pad. This is where the old greenhouse used to be. And yeah, man, I'm actually thinking about, if I get a mud mixer, actually thinking about doing my own like separate little house. So if people come and visit, man, I got a little dwelling for them. It'll have like a window unit in it, you know, have a full-size bed, probably do it a little bit bigger than this, have a little, maybe a little counter, a sink, and a bathroom, something simple. That way, if somebody comes and visit, man, they can, they'll have a place to lay their head, and they don't have to stay up in the house. And like I said, a little window unit, man, you build one of these buildings, man, a little window unit would do this wonders, you know, have no problems. But man, that's the progress. That is the progress right there. We're done cleaning up, got everything cleaned up, we're good to go. And just wanted to share that with you, man. Using that mud mixer was definitely well worth it. You got the opportunity to rent one, you don't really believe in, I don't want to spend the money, try that thing out. You know, there was a learning curve of figuring out how to get the right mixture. But once we figured that out, due to the stickers being gone, due to wear and tear on that machine, once we figured that out, it was good to go. And I tell you, if you had one of these, there's no need to really change the dial. Once you get it set to the mix you want, man, you're good. Let it be and you're cooking. But these chickens, within a week, man, they'll have their own little chicken coop house right here. And I'll migrate the other ones in and we'll be good to go. Rocker Family Homestead out.